Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy B back with another episode of Bobby Sneaker World. Now, what I want to talk about today, as y'all can see from the title, is that I want to talk about some easy tips on building your sneaker collection. All you're going to need is a little bit of patience, a little bit of common sense, and obviously you got to have a little bit of money. But it doesn't take a ton of money to build a successful sneaker collection. So let's get right into it. Holla, y'all. Alright, y'all, like I said, today's topic is going to be starting a collection. What exactly do you need to start a collection? Like, where's the beginning point? And I'm right there with y'all, because at this point I don't have a huge collection anymore like I used to back when I was younger, and I'm starting from scratch. But I do have some easy tips to get started, to bypass as many headaches as you would typically run into. But the first thing I want to say is, man, I hope this doesn't ruffle any feathers, but I know a lot of young people get on YouTube and Instagram and they click on all these videos and they anticipate building this huge sneaker collection, all the Jordans and new Adidas and Yeezys and everything else to come out. But I will encourage you guys to be smart about it, because your foot is still growing. And regardless of whose money you're spending, whether it's your own, whether it's your parents, whether it's aunt, uncle, or grandparent, that money is not a good investment into a huge collection of sneakers at your age, regardless of what the age is. So I would encourage you guys to start a sneaker rotation. And the difference to me with a sneaker rotation as opposed to a sneaker collection is you can get 4 or 5 dope pairs of sneakers and just keep them in rotation as long as you're keeping them clean, and you know, it's whatever it is you like to do. Just keep them clean and you can wear them as long as you want to, because your foot is probably going to grow in another 6 months to a year anyway, and you're going to be out of there and you're going to be out all that money. Now the flip side to that, if you're going to start a collection, take care of your sneakers, and if you want to sell them the next time when you go up a size, then you kept them in good enough condition, they're nice enough sneakers that somebody else may want to buy or trade for them. Then you can go get, you know what I'm saying, your Jordans or your Yeezys or whatever else you're looking for, if you can find a trade partner and use those as trade bait. That would be my first tip. And that's just talking to my younger viewers, people that, you know, foot are still growing, us adults. You know what I'm saying? We go for what we know and we get what we want. That's tip number 1.
Hey, Dad, where are you going?
I'm about to go to Nike. I'm about to go to the store.
My shoes don't fit.
How your shoes don't fit? I just got these like 2 months ago.
I'm a size 7 now.
Son, your feet did not grow from a size 4 to a size 7 in 2 months.
Yes, they did.
Alright, let's go. Into tip number 2, I guess you would say. So tip number 2 would be, anybody, I guess this would still be talking to the younger viewers. How do I get money? How do I start my collection? Where do I get the money from to buy this pair of Jordans or buy? The first thing I would tell you to do is ask your parents for anything they need to be done around the house. Whether it's doing chores, whether it's cutting the grass, whether it's whatever it is, babysitting your little sister or brother, whatever it is that you can do to get a couple dollars here and there, and believe me, that stuff adds up fast. And then you go from there. Now, once you have money saved up, say you get up to $200, you don't have to run out and get the newest Jordans that just came out. If you do that, you're not going to build a collection. You may get a sneaker, but you're not going to build a collection when you go out and buy a $190 pair of sneakers on your first $200 you saved. Go out and buy. You can buy 3 pairs of sneakers. Go out and buy some Pumas. Go out and buy some Asics. Go out and buy a Nike or any other sneaker. But you can find at least 2 pairs of sneakers that will fit in under your budget, and then that'll start a collection. You don't want to try to start a collection with 1 pair of sneakers that you're going to beat into the ground before you can get another pair of sneakers. You're not going to have a rotation. You're going to have 1 shoe, you're going to beat it into the ground, and then your collection is done before it gets started. So, anything you can do to help out, to get a couple dollars here and there, do that. Save your money. Now, obviously, for people like myself that are starting their collection from scratch all over again, I have a job, 9 to 5, but what I also won't do is I'm not going to jump out the window and go buy a whole bunch of sneakers with my paycheck before I prioritize home. Got to take care of my bills, got to take care of my son, got to take care of any other things I need to take care of that takes priority over buying a pair of sneakers. So that's tip number 2. How to get money, how to save money, what to do with your money. Start there and then move forward. Let's get into tip number 3. The next thing I want to talk about, guys, is using your resources. This is one of the most important tips out of all of them. Use your resources. There's plenty of ways to get affordable, fly, dope sneakers that people don't even utilize. Yes, they have the sneaker apps. You got your Foot Locker app and your Champs app and your Foot Action app and the sneakers app itself. Those are all great. And if you can get in there and get things on those raffles and Yeezys and Jordans and LeBrons, whatever else, at retail prices, great. But though the chances are slim, because everybody around the country knows about these apps. Everybody around the country is on these apps at the same exact time, trying to push the button, trying to get in there, trying to get something for retail. And then all of us know that all of these sneaker bots that's on these apps now, it makes it extremely difficult for people like myself and others that want to get these sneakers at a retail price for their own personal wear and, to add to their collection, not just to resell. I don't have any problem with people to resell. It's a hustle. I'm all about hustling, so I get it. But for people that are trying to be a part of the sneaker culture and actually want some dope sneakers and don't want to have to pay resale price for them, it's tough. But it's part of the game. It is what it is. But anyway, those resources are great. But if you're starting a collection, your main resources look into is go to the outlet malls. Find the local Nike outlet, Adidas outlet, Reebok outlet, whatever it is in your area, in your town. Go to those. I go to the Nike outlet all the time. I'm going to show you guys 4 sneakers and 4 different ways that I got these sneakers in a minute. But anytime you go to the Nike outlet, which I frequent, and I'm going to take you guys on a couple trips to the Nike outlet with me, but anytime you go to the Nike outlet, if you don't know, I'm sure 90% of you guys already do know that they have a whole back wall with the tops cut off of the boxes to show what they have in stock, and they're already marked down prices. If you go on the weekends or some holidays and different things like that, they give an additional 20 to 30% off of those marked down prices. So, and anytime you make a purchase at Nike outlet, well, I'm sure it's the same with the other outlets. If you look on your receipt, you fill out their little 2-minute survey, you get an additional $10 off your next visit to the outlet. You cannot beat this stuff. So, I'll like I said, I'll show you guys a couple pickups, but use your resources. So the outlet mall, huge. Local Facebook groups. Look into your local sneaker trade and sell Facebook groups in your area or close to you. Those are a great resource. And then there's a couple other. What was some other ones? I wrote them down. Oh yeah, so the other ones. The reason I forgot them is because you have to be careful with your Craigslist. Craigslist is a good resource, but it also can be sketchy. You never know, especially with people selling fake stuff, and nobody wants to run into that issue, and it can be potentially dangerous too if you don't know who you're going to meet and and stuff like that. So Craigslist and also eBay. eBay has been around since the beginning of time, and people still use that. Just be careful with it, because there's a lot of scams out there. Just make sure you're trying to buy from the most reliable source possible. If you're going to buy off eBay, always try to buy from somebody that has actual pictures of the item that they say they're selling, and they have great feedback. You want to have people with 99.9% great feedback and 100% great feedback. So those are great resources. All of those are great. Take full advantage of them. Alright, so to finish this video, I'm trying not to hold y'all as long as I can. I'm trying to get y'all free game. This is really, really common sense and simple tips, but a lot of people don't take full advantage of them. So without further ado, I'm going to get to 4 different sneakers. They're not heat. Before I show you the sneakers, the thing about what people say they got heat in their collection and stuff like that, of course it means, the limited hype, sneakers that came out, of course it means that. But what it also means is, what's dope to you? We have to get away from and teaching each other, and especially teaching these kids that the most limited sneaker to come out is heat. What heat is, what do you think is dope in your collection? Whether you collect all Puma, whether you collect all Nike, whether you collect all Reebok, doesn't matter. Whatever's dope to you, whatever is your swag, that's what you put in your collection. That's what makes you a sneakerhead. A sneakerhead isn't who has the most expensive sneaker. A sneakerhead is who's passionate about the culture. And you can have 10 pairs of sneakers and be a sneakerhead. You can have 500 pairs of sneakers and be a sneakerhead. To me, I wear my sneakers. So my thing is, how many sneakers can I get and still keep them all in my rotation? It's not about me having 500 pairs of sneakers and I've never wear any of them. Like, I'm going to wear 10 pairs of sneakers out of a 500 sneaker collection. It makes no sense to me, but to each his own. If that's, if you just want to that's what a collector is to me. A collector is a person that just stacks. Every time something come out, every time they go to the store, they just can't help but to buy something. That's not where I'm at with it. I want to wear as many as mine as possible. I want, when I step out the house, to be fly. So I want to be able to wear what I bought. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all 4 different sneakers, and I'm going to tell y'all 4 different ways I got them. And when I was talking about being patient and just waiting. You don't have to get things as soon as they come out. Just wait sometimes. Now, this first sneaker is from one of my resources I was telling y'all about. This is an ASIC, the Gel Light 3. And I fell in love with this colorway as soon as I seen it. This is fire to me. Everybody might not like ASICs, but this is my swag. All black leather with the suede purple toe. Only wore this sneaker one time so far. It's not even dirty. Dope, dope, dope sneaker. No tongue. Just separated, perforated tongue. This is dope to me. Now, I paid $40 for this sneaker. $40 for this sneaker on eBay. 40. Being patient. My swag. Don't care if anybody else like it. It's what I like. So, this is eBay. This is an all-white Flyknit Air Max 90. Obviously, I can't wear this now. It's still dead stock. I haven't worn it yet. Got the icy soles. But this is dope. I got this sneaker at the Nike outlet. $24. $24 off the back wall. I can't leave this in the store if I find this for $24. I don't care if I can't wear it for another 6 months. Nike outlet, $24. Up tempo. Finally broke these out, worn one time. Got these gifted. Once people see that you're serious about getting back in the game and they see you're serious and they see your love and passion for sneakers, they'll give you sneakers gifted to me. Blessing, Scottie Pippins, weak joints. And my first and only pickup from StockX so far. Completely dead stock still, never worn. Love these sneakers, haven't worn them yet. Radio Raheem's Jordan 2s, and I got these on the steal because they were so cheap. I had to pull the trigger on them. Use your resources, people. Use them. All right, so I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another video. It's just an informational video. Hopefully these tips help somebody out. I appreciate y'all watching. Got my main man over here to my left. It's Joso Dabs. It's my son. Hey, gang gang. So he just wanted to say a few words, you know what I'm saying, finish the video out, and you know, what's on your mind?
Like you said, don't just randomly go out buy sneakers just because your friends have them. Like so LeBron's that I got. Maybe you don't like them, but if you don't like them, don't just go buy them because your friends have them. Now, if it's for a collection, then you can buy them.
Right.
But don't just, like how I used to do, just in general, going and buying something. So it was like $20. Go out and buy it. I'm broke now. So now I can't get anything else.
Good point. So, like you said, y'all, don't go broke trying to buy one thing. If you save your money, you stack it up, you could go and buy multiple things, and you have things to put in your rotation. So without holding y'all too long, I want to thank y'all again. I want to thank my son Joso for helping me out with part of the video, our little sketch, and also helping me finish this video out. Man, I'll talk to y'all later. OVE!